now some interesting data about everything. Parasympathetic fibers control the ciliary muscle that focus the eye's lens for near vision. So the treatment on auricular branch of vagus nerve improves near vision. In the circular muscle of the iris, the parasympathetic muscle causes contraction, meiosis, and favors the drainage of aqueous humor. Use needles on auricular branch of vagus nerve and improves glaucoma. About pancreas, sympathetic stimulation inhibits the secretion of digestive enzymes and insulin, stimulating the production of glucagon. Parasympathetic stimulation acts on the secretion of digestive enzymes and insulin, inhibiting glucagon. So, stomach 36 is good choice for treating bad digestion and diabetes. Sexual organs. The autonomic nervous system also controls sexual acts in both sexes. In men, the parasympathetic produces the erection and the sympathetic ejaculation. In females, the parasympathetic produces the erection of all erectile tissues around the vaginal introitus, which causes it to become narrow and secrete a large amount of mucus, which facilitates sexual intercourse. The effect of sympathetic nerves on female sexual function is not well known, but it is believed that these nerves can produce inverted uterine peristalsis during female orgasm. As for the uterus, sympathetic stimulations inhibits contraction in non-pregnant women and stimulates it in pregnant women. And the parasympathetic has no effect on these organs. So the same treatment on auricular branch of vagus nerves improves sexual life. An observation: asthma, respiratory system. The bronchi are dilated by sympathetic stimulation, and the sympathetic system causes some moderate vasoconstriction on the blood vessels of the lung. Furthermore, sympathetic stimulations allows the airways to widen, while the parasympathetic causes constriction of the bronchi, thereby narrowing the airways. Be cautious about needling the auricular branch of vagus nerve when treating asthmatic patients. You may become worse the asthma. Let's return to the diseases of which we have already discussed their physiology and treatment through acupuncture. Muscle aches, cramps, sprains, torticollis, mental illness, anxiety, insomnia, depression, stress, hyperactivity. Others like tinnitus, bruxism, asthma, hyper blood pressure, Parkinson's disease, sickness, overactive bladder, benign prostatic hyperplasia, sinusitis, rhinitis, inflammatory conditions like fibromyalgia, and we will continue. Let's talk about leaky gut. This is about increased permeability of the intestinal barrier, the harmful effects on our body, and how acupuncture help in these cases. What is increased intestinal permeability, leaky gut? In normal situation, the intestinal walls protects our body from the entry of pathogens, selecting only nutrients to be absorbed. It turns out that agents that are aggressive to the cells of the intestinal wall increase the intercellular spaces, facilitating the entry of pathogenic substances and organisms. We are talking about the entry of allergens capable of causing food intolerance or systemic allergies, including anaphylactic shock. We are talking about the entry of endotoxins produced by bacteria present in our intestinal flora. Leaky gut. We are talking about the imbalance in the defense cells present in the intestinal microvilli that are activated and trigger systemic inflammatory conditions. By making intestinal permeability normal, we will be preventing the absorption of bacterial endotoxins, which causes problems in the testicles, tests, and reduces fertility, problems in liver, such as inflammation, attacking genes, as well as the attack of this endotoxin on all type of collagen fibers and DNA. We will be preventing the entry of macromolecules originating from poor digestion, and which would cause food intolerance and maybe food allergies. The brain-intestine connection is intimate, to the point that we can consider our intestines as a second brain. After all, in addition to producing neurotransmitters, it has around half a billion neurons in its tissues. So you see the importance of combating the leaky gut.